Welcome to Bible Conversations. What you're about to hear is a conversation starter. We hope that you will be encouraged to go out and start a conversation about the Bible. Have you ever stood at the ocean with the white foam at your feet? Felt the endless thundering motion, and I say, you've seen Jesus my Lord. Have you ever stood at the sunset with the sky mellowing red, seen the clouds suspended like feathers, and I say, you've seen Jesus my Lord. Have you ever stood at the cross with the man hanging in pain, seen the look of love in his eyes, and I say, you've seen Jesus my Lord. Have you ever stood in the family with the Lord there in your midst, seen the face of Christ on your brother, then I say, you've seen Jesus, my Lord. As I look out at my backyard, I am reminded of God's beauty. Not that my backyard is immaculately kept, not that my backyard is even worthy of a picture, but more so that even amidst the leaves and weeds, there is still beauty. Watching a leaf spin as it falls from a tree, seeing the sun reflect off the grass that peeks out through the leaves, looking at the various colors that are present in such a small space. God's existence is hard to deny when one looks closely. See, when I sing this song, "Have you seen Jesus my Lord?" I am reminded of God's presence in everything. I am reminded of God's mercy. I'm reminded of God's love. I am reminded that He has created everything, that He is in everything, and that there is a purpose for everything, no matter how big or small, and that even I, am a part of His purpose. I want to challenge those of you that are listening to this. One time this week, I want you to mention God's glory. I want you to mention His glory in the evidence of creation to somebody that you know. I want you to begin a conversation about the beauty of this world. Begin a conversation about the greatness of God. See, we never know who we may reach, but we do know that we won't reach the people we don't talk to. But I want us to be unashamed of the gospel. In Romans 1, verses 16 through 20, say just that. For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jew first and also to the Greek. For in it the righteousness of God is revealed from faith for faith. As it is written, the righteous shall live by faith. For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, who by their unrighteousness suppress the truth. For what can be known about God is plain to them, because God has shown it to them. For His invisible attributes, namely His eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made, so they are without excuse. I want to challenge you to think, knowing what we know, knowing that God Almighty is the creator of the universe and that He holds the keys to salvation, I believe that we are without excuse as well if we don't share that knowledge. I hope that you will take this to heart and go and start a conversation about God's beauty, God's majesty, and God's creation. God bless. Thank you so much for listening to our conversation starter. We hope that you have enjoyed it and been encouraged. We also ask that you find us on Facebook and like our page, give us a comment if you so desire. You can also reach us via email at Kcocbibleconversations@gmail.com. Please make sure you follow us on Spotify or iTunes, wherever it is that you get your podcasts. And make sure that you download the Ministry League app and all of its wonderful, wonderful tools. Please make sure you check out our full podcast that comes out Fridays at 6 a.m. We love you all. Have a blessed day.